Hello, beautiful soul fam. Welcome back to my channel. I'm a mystical medium and I co-create with Source Consciousness to bring you through the codes you need at this specific time on your process of individuation, self-actualization that are going to help you unlock the full remembrance of how to utilize your multidimensional magic and really step into that role as a co-creator of your existence so that you can live the life of your dreams. Because a lot of us play small, not by choice, but because we get limited when we are younger, right? From the time we're small, we get put in these boxes. We get told who we are. We get told what we can be. We get told color inside the lines, do this, don't do that. And our creativity and our full expression of our authentic self becomes stifled and convoluted. So a lot of our adult life, like the first half of our life, is unbecoming. We have to throw off all of those limiters, all of the expectations, all of the projections, all of the trauma, anything that we are carrying with us that another person has projected into our field that we have bought as truth, any beliefs, any identifiers, all of that. Along our process of self-individuation, we must release anything that we identify ourselves with so that we can then rebuild and feel what is actually truly, authentically us. And this is a process. It takes time. The first several years of your of your healing journey, when you're actively pursuing trying to be the best version of yourself, are going to include a lot of shadow work. They're going to include a lot more work than later down the line. But I'm here to tell you it does get easier. So stick with it. I'm about, 5 or 6 years into my deep dive into spirituality now. And I'm just now finding the flow and the ease with life, which is why I created this channel, because I want to help other people be able to catalyze and get the results faster. Because the spiritual work doesn't have to be hard. It's only when we are in resistance to the growth that we struggle. But the tension is where the transmutation happens. The tension, the dissonance, the uncomfortability, all of that is cues that you're intended for so much more, that you are keeping yourself small. So notice, pay attention in your life. Like, what areas of your life do you feel restricted in? What areas do you feel unhappy in? Do you wake up every day and think, oh my gosh, I just want to go back to sleep? Because if that's the case, you are not actively creating your reality. You're not consciously creating your reality. You are creating it, but it's from subconscious patterning. You've gotten stuck. And it's easy to do. Society makes it seem like it's glorified to be stuck in this rat race and to work harder. And if you work harder, then you'll achieve everything that you want. But your higher self wants you to take a step back and actually take stock of your life. Take accountability for where you are. What got you to where you are today? And if you're unhappy, guess what? You can change. Nothing is keeping you there. You're not a tree. You're not planted. You can go wherever you want. You can do whatever you want. And if you think you can't, you're putting self-imposed limitations. Now, I understand not everything can happen like that. I understand if you have kids, if you have a family, if you have other responsibilities, like, you're probably going to have to take some steps. You're going to have to make a plan, a real actionable plan to get you to where you want to be. But the time is passing regardless. So you can either keep reliving in this cycle You can keep being unhappy in that job. You can keep being unfulfilled, unsatisfied. You can stay in that toxic relationship that you know you're not supposed to be in, that you know is not helping you in any way. Or you can start to actively put out into the universe, what else is possible for me here? Just pose the question, leave it open-ended. Maybe journal on it. See what information starts to come into your field. See what signs and synchronicities start to appear. Talk with your body, talk with your higher self, talk with the archetypal guides that you have encoded into your field right now to help you, to assist you at this leg of your journey. Ask them to show you what the right path is. Not that there is a right or wrong path, but the path that is going to lead you to the fulfillment that you desire. And then start aligning your energy through action to the person that you are in that timeline. How do they show up? How do they speak? How do they dress? How do they go about their day? How do they use their time, their energy? Start tapping into that timeline. Start pulling that energy through, because that is how you change your reality. You have to change yourself. And you have to lean into the tension. You have to be willing to do the transmutation work, because it is work. It's going to require you to leave your old life behind, old habits, old behaviors, old thoughts, old beliefs. Release, surrender. Trust in the flow of the universe. Trust in your magic as a multidimensional being, as an extension of source consciousness. Trust that you know the way, and that everything in your environment is giving you the external cues to help propel you towards the timeline of your dreams. Because everything that you've ever desired, you are worthy of, and you can have. There's a version of you that exists right now that already has everything that you dream of. The freedom, the finances, the relationship, the home, the land. Whatever it is, tap into the emotional experience of what that's going to feel like for you to have that. See where it sits in your body. See where there's restrictions. See where there's tension. Call in rainbow healing light frequencies of the cosmos and use the power of your breath to send the light waves to those areas of your body where you feel restriction, where you feel pain, where you feel your breath catch. And rebalance. Begin to rebalance through love and light consciousness. Call in more peace, more hope, more joy, more prosperity, more connection, more community, more love. Call your body back into balance. Ask everything that is out of balance to begin to surface. Any emotions, any stories, any limitations, any identifiers that your body is hanging on to that are holding you back from more possibilities. Ask them to surface. You will see in your environment chances for you to transmute them. The universe will answer your requests. It may not look like or feel like what you want it to necessarily, but you will be given the opportunity to heal that, because what is revealed can then be healed. We can't heal something until we know it's there. So we have to speak to our body. We have to use the power of our minds. And we have to know that our mind is working with us. So if you think that your brain is always working against you, start there. Start meditating. Start working with your mind. Start speaking, thinking kind thoughts. Start saying aloud, I'm so grateful that my brain and my mind love to work with me to co-create my reality. Thank you, brain, for thinking kind thoughts. Thank you, mind, for being so expansive and allowing new possibilities to come into our field so that we can grow. Start speaking your truth the truth that you want to be, even if it's not your current experience, even if it feels like you're being a fraud. Speak it aloud. Your words are frequency. Frequency holds power. We are vibrational beings. So when our brains hear ourselves say it out loud, when we repeat again and again, they have no choice but to believe. It may not be, within the first couple days or weeks. It may take a little time, but if you keep with it, your life will radically transform. You will start to feel and be the state of abundance, of joy, of peace, of love. You will start to feel rich in every way, not just financially. That comes later. That's like the last piece. You have to embody and know that we are the frequency of abundance. Be grateful for your health. Be grateful for the little things. If you have access to this video, that means you're either watching it on a laptop, a smartphone, a tablet, a TV, which means you have technology, you have power. You're probably sitting on something comfortable right now. You probably have indoor plumbing. You probably have all of your senses. You can probably walk, run, jump, speak, hear, see. How often do we take these things for granted? We need to tune back in to the frequency of abundance. We need to remember how powerful our mindset can be. Our perception is everything. It's what creates our reality. It's the lensing through which we see reality. So start working with your mind. Start speaking kind things aloud to yourself every day. Look at yourself in the mirror and thank your beautiful sacred vessel, your body, for housing your soul as you move through this amazing, incredible experience of contrast known as human life. Because once you step into your role as the co-creator again, once you realize your power of alchemy, your entire life changes. You now have the ability to do and be anything you want, free of expectations, free of limitations. So breathe into that. Feel into that timeline where you have everything already, where you are that state of abundance, where you have that financial security, where everything is flowful and easeful. Tap into that energy, feel it, become it. All right, my friends, I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please leave me a comment down below. Share this video if you feel it would help somebody else. And I would love if you would subscribe to my channel as well if you want to see more videos and content all about magic, mysticism, everything related to soul and divine alchemy and transmutation. Until next time, be the magic.